Welcome to our training on the grant application process. The first step in the process is to submit the letter of intent, the LOI. First, select Nonprofits menu from the menu bar on top, and then select Letter of Intent when the pop-up shows. The Letter of Intent section will open up. Select the hyperlink to sign up as a grant applicant. This is what the new member registration will look like for a grant applicant. We've bolded some important points here. So the contact information that you want to fill out in here is for your primary contact for this particular project for the organization. We also want you to put the nonprofit organization name under sponsoring business name. So when you're ready, just click the button, click here to register as a new member. This will create a non-member guest record. Some of the member information that you'll have to fill out is the required information is marked with an asterisk. So you fill out your primary applicant or your primary contact grant first name and last name, the local address, the city, the state, your preferred phone number. If you have a website, please enter that. The sponsoring business name again is your nonprofit name. Whether you prefer contact by email, snail mail, phone, or text. Select Continue, and then enter your primary contact's email address here. Then you will select a username for your primary contact and a password. Re-enter it to confirm. Select Continue, and you will get an email to the primary contact containing all of these login credentials, as well as a link to take the next step, which is to complete the letter of intent. Here's the confirmation of the information that you registered. Click the button, complete your registration if that all looks correct. The registration is complete. The email will be sent. Click the button to go to the website and take a look around at your member information. After the email has been sent to you upon registering, your primary contact will access it. It will include the steps to go through as a grant applicant. Under letter of intent, the first step is to fill out the form for the letter of intent, and there is a link in that first line to complete it. You can access it here. Select that link, and it will take you to the letter of intent. So the first time you submit the letter of intent, we ask you to enter the New Submission button. The system will allow you to save your work if you're not ready to submit it at this time. So continue editing the LOI. Just enter your email address that you submitted for the primary contact and the access code from the pop-up or the email which was sent when you saved the LOI. The following screens will show you what the letter of intent looks like. It'll automatically pre-populate once you sign in with your grant applicant's primary contact first name and last name, as well as their email. Again, here is the return and re-edit access code to make a note of so that you can go back periodically and edit it. The first part is general information, which includes information about your nonprofit itself and includes your organization's mission statement. Following that is your primary contact information and then your finance contact information. A collaborative grant is when two or more agencies join together to submit a proposal. Check here if you will have any collaborating nonprofits on your grant. If you do have any collaborating nonprofits, the pop-up will show an opportunity to enter their name, address, email, and phone number. Part 2 is the eligibility checklist. Both of these items are required. The 501c3 and the DEX 10100 form. Following that is the eligibility information. Impact 100 of Northwest Florida will not fund the following items. Please make sure you go through this list and ensure that your grant does not include any of these items. The final step in the LOI is to upload the required attachments. Simply select Browse, and that will open up your documents list. Select the appropriate document and click Open. When all fields have been completed, select Submit Form to send the LOI to us. If any required fields have not been completed, an errors box will be displayed showing where those items are. Just use your back button to go back and edit those fields. If you're not ready to submit the form, you can save it and come back to it later by clicking Save Responses without submitting. If you do this and save instead of submit, the following information will be emailed to you. Please make note of the access code, which will allow you to access your unique form again. Again, it will be emailed to you as well as it'll be available in the pop-up. A confirmation email will be sent to your primary contact once the LOI has been submitted. The Grants Committee will then review the LOI and will email your primary contact an invitation to apply for our grant if all required conditions have been met. We wish you the best of luck.